Well, I filmed this bridge on the way down. At this side, you can see it's a lot more ornate. Really smart bridge. That wouldn't have been cheap in its day. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. Well, we're just coming back into Brood now, or Brewood. No, it is called Brood. So not far to go now, just hoping we can find good moorings. And then it's to the pub. Even the horse was laughing. So you can just see Malcolm there moored up on the right hand side, and I'm going to pull in behind him. That was a long day, but wow, what a day. So there's the steps. We're on our way. Another bridge in.
Yeah, this is the one with the
Come.
laundrette.
It's the one with what?
The laundrette.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's got a laundrette, that's right, yeah. There we go. I washed my own drawers this morning, so. Come on, you two. Up you come. Come on. Let's go. Oh, you're going up the ramp. Okay. So, I'm in the bridge inn. Malcolm's out there having a beer, and look at that. There's Malcolm, there, having a pint. And there's the laundrette. So if you are a boater, you can come and have a pint, a nice meal. We've just had a nice meal. And wash and dry your clothes. Very, very reasonable as well. Absolutely fantastic. What a place. Love it. So if you're a boater and you want your washing doing, save your water, come here, have a pint, have some tea and do it all at once. Bloody amazing. It's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. 18th, Saturday the 18th of June. It's been raining this morning. Been lying in my bed and listening to the rain hitting the roof. It wasn't actually forecast, so I'm hoping it's not here for the day. Certainly looks a bit brighter up there. See? Looks brighter. So, fingers crossed for a better day. Hopefully we're heading to Nosal, back to Nosal today, so that cockerel can wake me up again in the morning. So that's where we're heading to. I'm going to walk the boys now, get some breakfast, and we'll get underway. A couple of minutes after 9, and we're just leaving Brood. Rain stopped and it looks like it's going to brighten up. I've got the boys with me. Hold on. There they are. Got the boys with me. So the back deck had dried up enough. I was going to leave them in the boat, to be honest, because everywhere's wet, but the back deck had dried. So it's good to have them with me. Well, we've just had a chap tell us that the trees come down and block the canal just after the aqueduct, the Stretton Aqueduct, and there's a little queue of boats waiting. So we're expecting a delay. Apparently CRT should have been there this morning, so hopefully we won't be delayed too long. Well, we just sat in the queue there for about 10 minutes, but we've been waved round, so I'm just following Malcolm through. Well, considering they've only just cleared it, they must have gone off pretty quick. We're presuming this was the offending item. Apparently it came down about 4:30 yesterday afternoon, and the CRT came and cleared the towpath that left the canal blocked. So we're presuming this is where it came down and blocked. That looks like an old one, the big one, but there's fresh sawdust there. So just presuming it was all this lot. Yeah, very strange. Could be there. That's nice clear wood. Oh well, who cares? We're on our way. 10:05. Been going near enough an hour and a half now, near enough. And we're just coming to Wheaton Aston Lock. So we'd have had a little bit of a delay with that tree and everything, but we didn't really see what was causing the problems. But still, weather's trying to brighten up a little bit. So I'm just going down Wheaton Aston Lock. Me and Malcolm are astonished. We got to the lock and 4 boats moored up behind me. And people coming off all the boats just to watch me doing the locks. Wouldn't you have thought they'd bring a windlass and help? I actually had to ask one chap off one boat, would you mind shutting the gate so we walk around? They were just doing nothing, just watching. It's crazy. So me and Malcolm, we're just going to get out of this lock and leave them to it. We've had a change of plan. I think what we're going to do, we're going to stop at Nosal now on the way back and stop for a coffee, a special coffee with a little tot of whiskey in, I think. And then we're going to plough on. I'm going to conquer another demon and I'm going to stop at Norbury Junction. We're both going to stop there. It'll be ideal, and it's just that little bit nearer to Market Drayton, where we're planning to be tomorrow. As Malcolm is picking his son James up, so James is going to be with him for a couple of days, which will be really nice for Malcolm, and I know he's really looking forward to it. So that's the plan. So let's just see if the waterways and the weather guards are going to be friendly to us, because the clouds aren't looking too clever up there today. But never mind, I've had to put my jacket back on. It has got a bit cooler. The boys are all comfy and we're all good. Well, we've just pulled up in Norbury. Dale's having a fit in the boat. We're looking for somewhere to moor for the night. It's looking very busy. I hope we don't have to carry on, but well, we'll see. Well, just here is a 48-hour mooring. There's the pub, and we're right in the middle of Norbury Wharf, Norbury Junction. It would have been ideal, but there's about a 2-foot shelf, and I've just tried to hammer some pins in. You might as well hammer it into brick. So we're going to carry on. We're going to have a look if there's any moorings under the bridge. If there are some moorings under the bridge, we're going to moor there. Failing that, we're just going to crack on and just moor up in the middle of nowhere, which is a shame. I'd like to have, well, we'd have both liked to have gone in the junction and had a pint. But it's not to be. There's nowhere else to moor here, which is a bit silly, but never mind. Plus the fact this, if we were to moor there, it's right on the winding hole. Even though it's perfectly legal, it's not very sensible. So onwards and upwards. Yes, all these on the left are 48-hour moorings, but they're all heaving and I know we've been through here more than 48 hours ago, and I recognise some of these boats. So boats aren't moving, and the ones on the right are long-term moorings, so that's not suitable. Well, finally moored up. Norbury Junction, you can hear Dale, he's flapping. It's raining a bit, so he's in the boat. Apologies. Norbury Junction is just up that way, and just to the rear of that boat you may see the white post there. That's the post that says we're not allowed to moor, so we've just moored up past that where we are allowed to moor. Grub Street cutting is just behind us, that's for the morning, but that way we've got to walk up there now and then go to the chandlery and go to the pub, have a couple of beers, then back to the boat. I'm having a shower and a nice bit of tea and a couple of drinks just to chill out. So this will be a strange walk, doing this walk. Done it many a time, but in the festival time and with Sandy, so it'll be weird. I wish these demons would go. Sunday, the 19th of July, and it is a beautiful morning. You wouldn't believe it, what it was like last night. We were walking back from the pub up there, the Junction Inn, and the rain, we were soaked. It was, yeah, not very nice, but we had a wonderful afternoon. Met a lovely couple, Simon and Tracy. Hello, Simon and Tracy. Thanks very much for your company. It was lovely to meet you, and no doubt our paths will cross again. One quick thing though, we are heading down towards Turley Locks now. We should be there, I don't know, an hour and a half, couple of hours. I'm not sure. Malcolm's got the book. But we're meeting Simon and Tracy there because they've got a narrowboat. They got it last September, but they haven't actually done a lock. So we just happened to mention, well, we could meet you at the locks and we could show you through it. So hopefully we're going to meet them. I've got to let them know when we're leaving. I've just finished my breakfast, so I'm going to finish my coffee, get everything ready, and then we're on our way. Well, that's it. We're just leaving Norbury Junction. As I say, great afternoon with a lovely couple, Simon and Tracy. I've just spoke to Simon now, and they're just going to be leaving in a bit in their car to go to Turley Locks and meet us there. It's a beautiful morning. The boys are there, lovely and comfy, enjoying the morning sunshine. Aren't you, boys? Yeah. So yes, 10 to 9 it is. Beautiful, absolutely glorious morning. The rain last night, you wouldn't believed it. It was bouncing when we were walking back to the boats. Clothes were soaked, we were soaked, chihuahuas were dry. I actually had the boys all wrapped up in my coat, so they were nice and dry. But Malcolm and I soaking. But got back to the boat, started the engine, had a bit of tea, and put the heating on. Oh, it was so cosy. It was lovely. But I'd rather have this weather. Not long after leaving Norbury, you virtually come straight into Grub Street cuttings. Beautiful place. Looks even more beautiful this morning. Lovely. Morning. So hopefully today we're going to make it to Market Drayton. Malcolm's really excited about seeing his son James, so that'll be nice. And of course an extra crew member for Malcolm. So he'll be alright for his coffee.
You alright? Alright, hi.
Well, we're just in, excuse me, Woods Eaves Cuttings. Just come onto the first bridge, very narrow area. And as soon as we've gone under, there's a boat coming as well. But I do feel sorry for the young lady that's on the hire boat behind, because we were following her but she was all over the place, hitting bridges, and in the end she moved over and pulled up so Malcolm and myself could go past. So she was flapping a little bit. So I don't know whether she knows what's ahead of her or not. Bless her.